Sometimes we turn to fragrance to put us in a bright, uplifting mood, and there are a lot of ingredients on the market that do that. For me, one of those main ingredients is citrus, and of course, with the summer being right around the corner, I'm definitely going to be gearing more towards the citrus fragrances for that. Nevertheless, I'm very excited to share this list with you of the 10 brightest, most uplifting citrus fragrances in my collection, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these top 10 brightest, most uplifting citrus fragrances in my collection, they transform your mood completely. I'll tell you about the longevity, performance, comparisons, all that good stuff. But before I begin the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content and if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm as well. It would really mean a lot to me. So when we're looking for bright, uplifting fragrances, citrus really does the trick sometimes. And I want to start things off with the newest fragrance by Parfum de Marly. This is called Perseus. Now, this has gotten compared to Terre d'Hermès, and this one is a very bright, clean vetiver type of a fragrance, but it has an abundance of bergamot and lemon in the opening. It's so bright and citric and fulfilling. It is sunshine in the bottle. As a matter of fact, when you look at the ad copy for this fragrance, you have these beautiful images of a sun, radiant sun, kind of behind the bottle and almost acting as a halo for the bottle. It's a really beautiful imagery online. We also have Bulgari Tiger. Now, this is one that I purchased several years ago. This is grapefruit, ginger, and ambroxan. The grapefruit in the opening is sprightly, it's effervescent, it puts you in a good mood right away. And of course, there have been many alternatives for this fragrance on the market. One of them is actually right here by Spirit of Kings. This one is called Arakis. This is pretty much 100% similar to Bulgari Tiger, with the exception that, in my experience at least, Arakis lasts a little bit longer and it is beast mode, right? As far as longevity projection is concerned. And we're already talking about extreme projection because when we're dealing with citrus-based fragrances, we know that citrus is a very volatile ingredient. It radiates off the skin. It really pushes out quite significantly. And of course, Arakis is one that I personally love and it always elevates my mood. Now, when it comes to the elevation of one's mood, I do find mental health to be super important. And personally, I've been going to therapy since last November because sometimes you have certain things on your mind and you're just looking for somebody to vent to. You're looking for somebody who's going to listen to you and they're going to be kind and respectful and sympathetic. And sometimes we do want to share these thoughts with a licensed therapist that we can't necessarily share with anybody else, which is why I would like to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. Well, first, you go to their website. You can use my link, betterhelp.com/redolessence. You answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you to a professional who has years of experience helping others with struggles just like yours. You can do this all from the comfort of your phone or computer via phone call, video chat, or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. It's the easiest possible way to start talking to a therapist. You'll be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours, so you can get started pretty fast. So let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your own home. Of course, visit betterhelp.com/redolessence, or you can choose Redolessence during sign up and you can enjoy a special discount on your first month. So of course, please prioritize your mental health. It is paramount. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Let's continue with the video. Now, the next fragrance on this list is one that I purchased so many years ago. This is a mojito type of a fragrance. You have this juicy lime in the opening. This one was actually composed by Alberto Morillas, who did Acqua di Gio. This one by Eau d'Italie is called Acqua Decima. Love that stuff. The citrus, the mint, it is absolutely divine. Now, here's another citrus mint fragrance. So I tried to pair them together in this video. This one by Royal Crown is called Celebration. Now, the citrus is a bit more natural and a bit more diverse in this fragrance. If you look at the note breakdown, there's a lot of citrus, not just bergamot. There's citrus, there's lime, there's lemon. There's a lot of citrus ingredients in here. I love this one. Super high quality raw materials, which also kind of bumps up the price of this one. But if you have the opportunity to afford it, please do. The next one I want to talk about by Sospiro is Vibrato. This one also falls within the Bulgari Tiger family, but a lot of people find this one to be a bit smoother. So I think it's going to be a matter of personal taste, but if you haven't tried this one, please do. It is available at a discount at many stores online, so just look around a little bit. You don't have to pay full retail, but it is a fantastic fragrance. Now here's one that's a bit more on the effervescent, almost woodsy juniper side of things by Mise en Cire, another fragrance by Alberto Morillas. This one is called Tonic Water. Of course, we also have this fragrance by Kilian Paris. This is Blue Moon Ginger Dash, and I love that citrusy element, but this is the most aquatic out of everything on this list, and it has tons of mass appeal. Like the compliment getters here are Perseus, Bulgari Tiger, this one, and of course the Kilian, right? So a lot of times it's nice when we're dealing with fragrances that are not too experimental, something that does have that everyday grab and go mass appeal aura to it. Now here's one that I personally worked on by Navitus Parfum. This is called Navus. This is a very bright bergamot based fragrance made by Christian Carbonell, who is the master perfumer who has worked on most Xerjoff fragrances. This also has a very clean vetiver note to it. With a touch of mint in there, you do have some clean white florals. This is a very bright, uplifting, long-lasting fragrance, extrait de parfum concentration. And I would also like to talk about this gem of a fragrance. I can't get enough of this one. Neo by Xerjoff, cardamom and bergamot. The moment I spray it on, I just feel so bright, so refreshed. It's so uplifting. It's so joyful, jubilant. It has this positive tonality to it. I really love Neo. And I initially discovered it, I want to say back in 2012. And, you know, upon discovering it, I just fell in love with it, knew eventually I had to have a bottle of it in my collection. So there you have it. 10 uplifting, refreshing, citrus-based fragrances. Which ones are your favorite? What are your favorite citrus fragrances? If you like the genre of citrus, drop your comment down below. And of course, if you took anything of value from today's episode, please do consider showing your support by hitting subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.